do my ends with my chains for my stockings for the navy blue and white. Got 10 to do it. I made these early before I went out to knitting club, but I just hadn't sewn in my ends. That's what I'm going to do while we're here. And then that way my ends are done and I don't have to worry about it when I have sewn up my stockings. I have started my navy blue and white stockings. So, and that's so, see, I started my navy blue one. You can't tell because it's dark. So I'm going to move a little closer. That's it. So I am going to do that. I'll do the whole 10 of them. Yeah, I got 10 because I'm only doing 10. I've done 10 of the black and yellow, 10 of the black and white. Now I'm doing the navy blue all the way up until I need to do the white. And then that would be them done. And then I'll make a trip to the hospital with Eden to donate them. And then that's them done. So then that'll be them done and donated. Plus I'll take the blanket. So and I want to try and get the other blanket. I've got to get the other blanket done as well, which is not far off being done, which is good. That is getting there, and I do have my bin under the table to make it easy to put my stuff straight in, and I have a bag to empty it. So I'm doing this one first. So there's one done. So just putting the scrap yarn in the bin. So got 9 more to do. So hello to all the lurkers that will be watching and that are in the chewbucca bushes. And hello to all the ones that come in and chat in the live. And hello to all the ones who watch the replay. I hope that you are all well. I had knitting club today, so I went to that and whatnot. So and we've had some rain today as well. So we've had a fair bit of rain today. So which is nothing unusual seeing that we are in April and we are in autumn. So and we've got May to go through to get through autumn, and then we're on winter. Sort of thing. So years gone by so quick though, which is good. Oh, not good that it's gone by, but it's just, I mean, already 10 days into April. I mean, before we know it, well, it's sort of that's just gone by too quick. Slow down. That's all I can say. Is to slow down a little bit, please. Not, and thank you. Because that would be nice if you did that. It's 2 done. and 7 more to go. What about if I put some music on and you can watch me sew up my. Let's do the lo-fi. This doesn't really take long to do the chain. It doesn't take long to actually make them, sewing them up. That takes forever, but it's good that way I get them done, so then that way, off to the hospital the stockings go. And that way I can make more stuff and more stuff. And that way I get to make some more stockings to go with the Christmas time for palliative care stuff. To go with the, putting stuff to it. And I like keeping busy and keeping, donating. It's a beautiful sense of self in doing it, you know. Didn't get any rubbish in the bin. There you go, now I have. So I think I've got about 6 more to sew the ends in. Yeah, I've got 6 more to sew these in. 5 after this one. And then I just got to do the rest, finish off the stockings. I've started one. So I'm thinking of knitting them all up and then sewing the ends later. And sew them all up later. Sometimes I never know where I put my scissors. I've been enjoying having the music going while we're doing the live. It feels calming and relaxing. Oh, that's a different tune. I'll have to change that song, part of it. That's better. A lot of yarn fell on the floor. Alright. Didn't realise I dropped a lot of yarn on the floor. Oh, okay. Let's turn this off and let's see who's in the chat. Hi, Louise. Oh, you enjoying? Good evening, sir. How was your day? Mine was busy as always. Having my first morning coffee, so you were live. You were live. You were busy as usual. Nice music. I'm always busy. When aren't I not busy? So, are you enjoying the music being on while I'm talking? Because it's nice and relaxing, I thought the music was. Yeah, my day had been busy. I've been to knitting club this morning and did what I needed to do at knitting club. Come home. I did a live early, but you might have been in bed when I did my live earlier. And then I thought, well, I'm going to do another one, as always. So yeah, I'm always busy. I like keeping busy because in that way I go to bed feeling tired and exhausted, so then I'll go off to sleep. Let me know if the music gets too much. I can turn it off or down a little bit more. That is no problem. So that's no problem turning it off if need be. Yes, I like the music. Oh, cool. I'll just let me know if it gets too loud, won't you? So then that way I can turn it down a little bit more so it's not overpowering, but it's nice hearing the music. I think it's nice. And it's relaxing, it's calming, and enjoyable to listen to. Because I agree, it's just nice. And I enjoy it. Okay, it's nice to hear the music going. I didn't realize this one had a bit of speaking to it. Oh, it's okay. Thought I'd come on and do a little bit of a live. Did you say you had knitting club you attended? That's very nice. Are there many who go? Yes, I did say I went to knitting club this morning, my time in Australia. There's 5 of us all up, but only 4 attended because the 5th person said they weren't well, so they didn't come. So it's just the 5 of us, which is good because then we get to it's just the 5 of us. So then that way it's easy to make that conversation, and it's easy to all be able to talk, without having to move about. So there was just the 5 of us. So yeah, which is good. Suits me. But we did advertise about people trying to get people in, but nothing as yet. So yeah, and Nightbot's saying to us, please, what is in your cup? Please remember to hydrate and be respectful. Yeah, please make sure you do hydrate. And don't forget to dehydrate as well, guys, because that is very, very important if we dehydrate as well when we need to go to the loo or the ladies or the bathroom. But yeah, I did have knitting club today, and we knitted, we crocheted, we had coffee, we had biscuits, we had chocolate truffles, and a lot of fun we had. We always do anyway, have a lot of fun. So we enjoy it. So, well, I do. I enjoy it. They're just the 5, but we're trying to get more people in, but nothing yet. So we did do a video last year, hoping that they get to come, to let them know that we are there, but nothing as yet. So maybe hopefully sooner or later we might get more people. So with a bit of luck, but we all help each other if we're stuck at doing things, and if someone can help, that's even better. That's so nice to be able to be around others to enjoy the craft. I totally agree, Louise. It's nice to be with people who share the same passion and enjoy each other's company for the 2 hours. We do 2 hours every Friday. So that's what, we go every Friday. So that's even better again. Yeah. We do from 10 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock. And I'm home by 12:15 because where I got to go is near my estate anyway, where I live. So makes it even better to get to. I don't have to get transport there. I just walk. So, which is even better still. But then I get to spend it with other people. So, do you live close to anything like that, Louise, for you to go to and share, a morning and be able to go and share, be around others, or the clubs are too far away for you to do? That's great. It's Lisa, so close. It is really close. Really, really close. Be lucky if it's a 5-minute walk. So it is, it's really close. And one good thing is near, and the doctor's is near it too. So they have a little cafe where we can go and get a hot drink, a donut, hot food, toasted sandwiches, banana bread. So yeah, so I get a hot drink before I go around there and drink it when I'm going back. And then I have another one with the ladies. Another hot drink with the ladies, which is good too. So I don't do it every Friday. Alright, that's all my chains done now. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I thought I'd better go and I can shut my bedroom door now. Alright, now I'm with you. I'll take little chewbucca off. That's it. So now I can get into into doing my other knitting so that I can join my my chains too. So that is that done. All right. The change that I just did will be like you go like that. So now I just got to do the rest of the. I need to remove my cherry. That's better. And that's so. Now I'm up to knitting my stockings now. So which is good. So it won't take long to do these. This is my first one I was started. And that's so got to do 9 more after this one. And then that would be them. Then that's the 30 stockings I needed to do. And then I can do more stockings on for the palliative care stuff at the end of the year. So yeah. But knitting, you don't use up much yarn to what you would when you crochet. So I need to bring this just down a little bit. That's it. That's better. So, but one good thing is when you any blankets on the hook, let's see. Yes, I've got one. I have one. It's a scrap blanket. I don't have any scrap yarn at the moment, but hopefully by the time I've done these nine, I might have some blue and whatnot. But yes, I do have some a scrap blanket on the hook that it's 6 inches away from 42 inches, and then I'll add the black around. I do have the black there to put it on. I do have the black to put it on. But I'm just waiting 2, 4, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, just needed to count that. Make sure I had 12 on this side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12. Yep. So I do have one on the hook. Just waiting for more scrap yarn to, yarn that I've got left over from other projects. It's just a matter of that happening. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So yeah, so it's there. But like I said, I just need some, yarn that I finished from other projects to be able to put on there, and then I'll be right. I'll be able to do more on it. So with a bit of luck, I might be able to put a bit of navy blue with it, because I did buy 4 skeins in navy blue, but I won't need a lot of navy. I won't need all 4 of them to make the 10 stockings I need to do. So I can use a bit of the blue on there. Nice, that's nice. It is. And it'll go to palliative care as well, or hospice care, as you would say in America and the UK. But yes, it will be nice once that one's done. And I've already got one off the hook, which was the velvet yarn that I did do a video on that one. So that one was done and waiting to go up, but I'm just waiting to take more stuff up to the hospital. So I'm not just doing one trip with one blanket. I like to go up with multiple, lots of stuff. So I just make sure I do that. So, and by the time I finish with this lot, so that'll make 3 more things to take up the hospital, plus the blanket. and hoping get the other blanket finished as well. So there'll be a lot of binge watching on TV to get a lot more of the stuff done, which is what I need to do. So, and what binge watching on TV and a lot of YouTube watching on my iPad and on my old iPad running some playlists that I need to catch up on. So that way I can help other people get their watch hours. So yeah. So what will you be doing today, Louise? You said you were on your first cup of coffee. Do you need to go to the shops or you'll be doing some crafty stuff? Or you're just going to pot around home? Because your weather will be getting nice and warm now. Well, ours is getting colder. Where ours will be getting colder. It's a little bit chilly because I got socks on my feet, which normally I don't, but my feet were were chilly, so I wanted to keep my feet warm. So I got a little blow heater there if I need to put it on to warm my feet up even more. So, which is what I can do. Yarn is getting very pricey. Do you have places you can get discount yarn for blankets? Um, there is a store I can go to that at the moment they got a sale and it's called Spotlight. That's where I get my yarn from. That's $4 a skein, but there is a sale on at the moment, $2.80. But we do have some discount stores that like we have the reject shop, which is like your Dollar General or Dollar Tree, where the yarn is like the yarn is cheap that I can do my blankets with as well. But I do have yarn in my tub under the window that I've had yarn for a couple of years that I need to down. But I was thinking I might even get some more yarn from the reject shop, get a couple of skeins from there to use as well to go on the blanket, even if it uses the full skein before I do the black. So we've got a couple you know, discount stores that I can get some a little bit cheaper at. We have a place called Office Works where you can go and get all your stuff for your office, school supplies, things like that. They've got yarn that's $2.50, but I think there's only 6 colours there, or 3 colours to choose from at $2.50. But still, who cares? It's $2.50. But there is some pricey yarn at Spotlight. Um, at our local Spotlight store, but I pick it up when I can. So, I mean, even if I've got to go to the local reject shop, which is, like I said, your Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and I can just pick up whatever ones that it got there, which helps start a blanket. And I've got plenty of other reject shops to go to as well that I can buy the same yarn to make it even bigger. So, since I'm able to sit down and relax now, it's I think the music's put me into a thing. So yeah, no, so I've got some stores, but they could be a little bit cheaper, especially the Spotlight store, which is our big store, like it'd be more like your Michael's or sort of thing. But yeah, and it's only going to get more expensive before it comes down again and stops being so pricey. So I would like to have a place where I got my bedroom that's got a walk-in robe and then straight into an ensuite. A second bedroom that's really huge to have a lot of like a lot of walls where I can have shelves to put a lot of yarn and fill them up all with yarn, and I would have my endless supplies of stuff, and then have the shelf where have the label where it says navy or navy blue or forest green or khaki green sort of thing. But yeah, I'll have to win touch lotto for that. So I'm home today crocheting and cleaning, mostly crocheting. I always get yarn on sale. I understand not a lot of colours. Yeah. Hey, if that means I'm going to get yarn cheaper and it's all the same colour, hey, I'm taking it while I can. I mean, for $2.50 and I can only get three colours, it still makes a blanket. To me, it still just makes a blanket, and you're going to keep somebody nice and warm, especially at the hospital when it does get cool in there. But that's how I look at it. To me, if it's the same colour, well, I can always, make a blanket out of all three colours, putting them together, and it helps somebody out. So, and I think at the reject shop, which is like your Dollar General and Five Below, I think they've got about four different types of yarn, coloured yarn. So, which will be all right. God. So yeah, which I'll probably have a look on Monday. So, which will be good. Go and check it out and see what they got. And that, sorry, I was Gordon Ramsay's on. I need to change the channel now because I've had Gordon Ramsay on for a while. So it's time to change the channel to something else. We'll see how the AFL's going. And whatnot. But I'm happy if I had to use the same code. Oh, sorry guys. I'd be happy to, if I had to use all white or all blue or all. Might even do one with different shades of blue. 'Cause you know how many blues there are out there. You can always have different shades. Start from the dark and go to the light, sort of thing. Oh, actually, go back. Australian Championships. That'll do. That'll go till 9 o'clock. Okay. So I'm happy with whatever colours I can get my hands on. I know there's some places online we can go to as well that's cheap enough to buy colours, but then you've got to spend so much before you can get it delivered, which makes it harder. So, some like if you order from Spotlight, where I go, you get 100. If you spend $120 worth on yarn, you get free delivery. But it's the $120 you've got to pay on card before you even get your free delivery, sort of thing. So, yes, we have the Dollar Tree stores. So far, I think only $1.25 for the small skeins. I bought a lot over the years. Well, why not, Louise? At $1.25, if they're small ones, it still makes something up. There's small ones, they still make up scarves if you need to, or blankets if you need to, or a corner to corner. We shells were $1.25, but keep them at the 100 gram ball, I reckon. But then you pay the money for it, and even to the skeins are getting smaller. And the more money you pay, the less the yardage it is on there. So, but that's what we do. But we manage. At least we can save our pennies up and able to go and buy more, more and more and more. That's how I look at it. Oh man! But I got my little treat. Oh, my drink is Coca Cola, no zero sugar, vanilla. Not sponsored, but Coca Cola. If you need somebody to try out your drinks, I'm the one. And the same with this game. With the yarn shops, you need me to try your yarn, I'm the one. And I got my treat. They are called Shapes Original Savory. And I like these ones because they're just plain. See, you get them in different shapes, like there's that one. Oh, I like them when they're burnt. Nice flavour when they're burnt. Oh, hmm. And then there's the like the of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gone. So I do enjoy a nice little treat of a night time when the time comes. So, but I'll eat more later. I'll eat some more later when the time comes. When I'm sitting there binge watching something on TV, and when I finish with the live, so I'll find something good to watch. I've watched it before. Well, watched it last night and the night before. I binge watched The Ghost of Shepherdstown with Nick Groff in it. I find it very fascinating. I do like watching that one. So, which is good. I enjoy it. That's what I enjoy. Sort of thing. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but that's just like what I like watching. And I enjoy it. So, if shipping wasn't so expensive, we could share different yarns with our YouTube friends around the world. Maybe one day it will come down in price. Oh, I agree with you there, Louise. That's the thing. And I could, I could send you some yarn from my region. From Spotlight. Like get you a couple of skeins. 4, 5, or 6 different colours for you to try my skein. But like you say, it's the price of shipping, and especially for us here in Australia, the tariffs that's happening at the moment, so it does make it expensive. I do like I can't think of the name of the yarn, but I did get some sent to me from Dawn Yandol, and it was really, really nice to knit with. I actually enjoyed it. I can't think of the name of the brand now. Um, I know it's not Loops and Threads. I can't think what it was now. But it was really nice to knit with because I did quite a few corner to corner blankets with them, and they were really, really nice. And I would have loved more of it, but like you say, it's just a bit expensive to post to yarn off to each other at the moment. A regular our regular postage prices are going up again. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good at all. I don't know about our post. I know it's not so bad posting. I mean, it's expensive to post here in Australia as it is without sending it overseas. But I don't know if it's actually gone up. But then again, that could have gone up too. But wouldn't surprise me. Would not have surprised me at all for you guys. Need to rub some cream on my leg in a minute. I'll do that once I've done this line. I think postage is going up all the way around the world. So, which everything is going up at the moment. But before I do my leg, I'll do. Sorry, it's like I say, something went down the wrong way. So, have a bit of a drink before I put some cream on my legs. That's better because it's I know what it was. Maybe it was something to, but I'm going to rub a bit of cream in my leg. So then that way it keeps my leg a bit of moisture in it and whatnot. So that way it helps moisturize my legs and everything. So sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, Nightbot's telling us what's in your cup, and please remember to hydrate. You told us that not long ago, Nightbot, and you're telling us again. Well, at least he's been a good boy telling us again and again to make sure that we drink plenty, especially for you, Louise, seeing that you just got up and out of bed a while ago. But I need to slow down from drinking because I might be going to bed later because I want to stop drinking at a certain time. So I'm don't have to get up from a sleep to go to the bathroom. So that should be fine now. My leg is done. Just means the other one I can do later. That gives me that. So there's that. So that's that done. And now I bet you I didn't mark those 2 lines off, which I better mark those 2 lines off to say that I done. And which is done now. So I crochet a lot of infant wear, and you'll be surprised at my customer base of people who collect reborn dolls. I'm amazed at the number of customers that want handmade outfits. You know, Louise, that would not surprise me. A lot of people with the reborn dolls and the infant clothes that fit them. So I'm not surprised that your customers want homemade outfits, and they'll pay for the homemade outfits because they always turn out really, really nice. They'll pay for them, you know, especially if you know what size the infant clothes you need. You know, they will pay for it. And the thing is, if I could do that, I would do it too. I would knit the reborn clothes for the reborn as well, but I don't think the jumper that I. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? How's things with you? So I don't think the two couple things that I've got for the infant where would fit the reborns. How are you been, Suzanne? I hope all is good with you. I hope all is well. I'm still knitting my Christmas stockings for Christmas in July to go up to the hospital to sell. I'm on the last group of 10 that I need to make. So, which is even good. So I've got 9 more to knit after this one, and then I'll be sewing them up and putting the cord on them. So which is good. And while I've been doing it, and Nightbot is saying thank you, Louise, for hanging out with me today. And Louise was saying hello to Suzanne. I just woke up. I'm having coffee. That's what Louise is having. She's had her coffee already. So she's having her cup of coffee. She's probably up to a second one now because she did have one when she got up. So, yeah. And Suzanne's saying hello to Louise. So now I'm up to the white so I can cut the navy off on this one. So we don't need the navy on there anymore because I'm up to doing the white. So I'm just going to be knitting the white now. So that way I can do the white on top. And then that's it. That's that one done. And then I will be up to doing everything else then. Then I just got to do the other 9, which never takes long. And because I'm not changing colours like I did with the other 2, I'm doing it straight up, so it'll be extra doing just doing the white with just the 5 knitted garter stitch rows, cast off on the 6, and then that is that one done. So, and then I just sew them up once they're done. So which is good, which is even better. So and then that's it. Then that's those ones done, and then why are you using headphone mics? Because hang on, Louise said, Lisa, those dolls are very expensive. Lots of people collect and sell them. And Suzanne, why am I wearing headphones with the mic? It's so then that way you hear me and not my neighbours yelling. And I don't want you hearing my neighbours yelling, so that's why I'm using headphones with a mic. So that way you just hear me and nobody else. So because my neighbours already this morning were yelling, so I thought, thank God I had the headphones on with the microphone so you could not hear them. So in that way you just hear me instead. So and they were arguing at 1:45 this morning, my time. Then they were doing it at 12:30. So that's why I got the headphones and the microphone. So that way, it makes it better for you to be able to hear me with. It's the only reason why I'm using them. That's all. And there'll be a time where if they stay quiet, I won't need to use them. But at the moment, that's what I'm doing. Very good. Yep. That's so you can hear me. So then we can go longer in a live and not, oh, I've got to go now because they're yelling and I don't have to worry about it because you won't be able to hear it. So makes it easier to. I mean, even though I can have the music playing as well, but the thing is, you just don't want to hear the colourful language that comes out of their mouths. And I don't want you to be hearing it. I want you guys to have a safe place and a place where you can come and have fun, relax, do your craft and enjoy the company, knowing that we have fun and you know I don't mind answering questions like you're asking about the headphones. So that's why I told you, sort of thing. And I've been trying to do at least an hour and about an hour's live. If I can go a bit longer, I do. But it depends on, you know, what's going on. So, hey, Rebecca, how are you? Hey, Lisa. Hey, chat. Good morning. It's 6:40 here in Ohio. How have you been, Rebecca? Hope you've been good. And you're up early. It is 8:40 here, 8:40 p.m. here on a Friday night here in Melbourne, Australia. So, yeah. So you'll be having your first cup of coffee too? Everybody's waking up now, which is good. I won't be staying on too much longer. I'll probably stay on for about another 5 or 10 minutes. So, because I want to watch a few other people's videos and binge watch any show that's on TV while I knit and crochet, sort of thing. Which is what I will be doing. So I'm glad that you've come, Rebecca. That's good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm getting ready for work. Well, my first cup of tea. Oh, beautiful. I'm glad I can keep you company while you get ready for work. And tea. What flavour tea? Is it a herbal tea, green tea, black tea, Earl Grey, breakfast tea? There's a lot of different types of teas out there. Like always. And another reason, one good thing about the headphones, Suzanne, is you don't hear the noisy motorbike that'll pull up next door and everything, or cars doing donuts. So it makes it easy for you guys to be able to hear me and not having to listen to noisy cars. Not sure if you're hearing the aeroplane go across, but he's awfully loud tonight, being nearly 8:45 at night. He is really loud tonight. Not sure exactly where that plane's come from, but he was a loud plane. Give it 5 minutes and then there'll be another plane coming in soon. I'm on the flight path of the plane, so we get a lot of planes going overhead. So, it sounds like it's raining again. We've had rain all day today, but I was lucky to get to knitting club with no rain and come home with no rain. Just a black tea. I wish I had breakfast tea. Breakfast tea and Earl Grey are my favourite flavours. Wow, I've never tried either of one of them, but I'm just a normal, original tea drinker when I do have cups of tea. So they're my favourite one. That's my favourite one at the moment. But I don't have any tea in my cupboard at the moment, so I'll have to go and buy some. And that way I'm not drinking a lot of coffee. I had 3 coffees today, so which is unusual for me. But I have had 3 hot Milos. So I've had about 6 hot drinks today. It's like, wow, 6 really? And I don't normally have 6 like that like on most days. So, well, I'm off to start breakfast. Lisa, nice chatting with you and everyone in the chat. Have a lovely day and evening. Thank you for coming in, Louise, and it was always nice to chat with you too. Enjoy your breakfast. Have a good day. Happy crocheting. And we'll catch up with you another day. I won't be long going either, so I can watch some TV as well and whatnot. So I will be sort of shooting off soon. Just sewing in my ends, and that way my tails are in until I need to sew up. And then I'll be starting on the next one, which never takes long. I mean, it's like before you know it, you start your project and it's finished already. But without, that's because I still got to sew it up, of course, that I'll do. But yeah, it just goes by so quick, especially when you've got good company. When you've got the good company, it means you get more work done without dropping my scissors. So, oops, I need to cut that bit up as well because that'll go into the bin. So, there's another plane coming in. I told you it would be about 5 minutes. going to see another 5 minutes, and the next one will be coming in. So probably coming back because we've got one more week of school holidays next week, and then the kids go back to school after next week. Maybe not the first day because the teachers want to go out on strike. So yeah, they're always doing something, to teachers. So but yeah. Well, that's this one. I just got to sew this one up. That's the tails all in as well. So I just got to do the tails, and then that is well, I've done the tails, so just got to do the sewing up, which I'll just sew this white bit up, and then I can sew the rest of it up later. So, and once I get this one done, then I'll get going. So I can go and do a few things, watch a bit of TV, relax, play a game on my iPad, watch other people's videos and everything. So I am busy, busy, busy. It never ends. So, and I'm not even going to try and say to you, I'll try and see if I can get another couple of these done tonight, which never happens. So I end up going to bed because I'm tired. So, but I will be back tomorrow to do another live, which will be my Saturday, your Friday. So, yeah. Which would be good. With that pair with this pair. So that's that one done. Oh well, not completely done because I just go to sew it up and then add the chain on it. But that's how it's going to be when it's done. When it's done, of course, but not at the moment because he's not done just yet. So it will be one down once I sew him up when the time comes. So put that in there, my sewing needle in there, my sewing needles, that's them there. And have a great day, everyone in the US. Definitely everyone in the US have a great day. And a great evening for everybody in Australia, because we are at night time, or good night if you're going off to bed, if you've got to go to work tomorrow being Saturday. And everything, and enjoy your day, your work, Rebecca, and thank you everybody for coming in, and thank you for the lurkers, and thank you to the replay watchers, and I will catch you guys another day. Bye.